Yo, so the opinions and views expressed in this podcast are that of our own and the Future Bachelor podcast only, and not affiliated with any outside party or entity or anything like that. This fun podcast, though, may include some adult language.
Future Bachelor Podcast.
Welcome to Future Bachelor. My name is Sai, and we are taking over Tipsy Talks right now for Veronica. We're doing things a little different on today's episode. We have literally no time but right now to do this show, so we're doing it. And I'm going to start with watching the recap of Bachelor in Paradise, so we're going to get into it. Here we go. Yo, hey, yo. This is wild. I haven't figured out how to flip the camera while recording, but maybe we'll figure that out at some point. But we're on the beach with Charity, talking to Eliza. Aaron B is sweating right now. We're about to find out what this conversation's all about between Charity and, I always forget what this girl's name is, but Veronica, save me with the names. You know what's up. Her name is Eliza, but Charity's being pretty cool about this. I mean, just giving her advice, told her what Aaron B had some crazy girlfriend texting her family and her, but she seems to be pretty chill about Aaron B. Hopefully they can make it through the Charity storm. We'll see. Let's go. Okay, Charity is talking to Aaron B right now, and he's just trying to explain himself. Like, apparently he didn't know any of that stuff was going on with the ex texting the family. And Charity's all like, well, maybe you can kind of just be working things out here with Eliza if you're honest and you just put everything out there. So, I mean, they seem to have, like, good rapport at the moment, or at least it seems they seem comfortable talking with each other. So, let's see what else happens here. So these guys had a conversation that was supposed to be very serious on every... Oh, wow. I didn't expect them to do that right after I did it. Anyways, yeah, they're going to take it slow, but looks good for Aaron B. They seem fine. Bye, Charity. Wells is telling them that Kat likes everybody because she's going after John Henry right now.
But it seems like Kat has decided to pursue him as well.
Kat is going after it. You see the food? She has like a pile of... I'm so hungry right now. I'm looking at the food that she was eating.
Tyler, Tanner, Braden, John Henry now. At this point, if you aren't being pursued by Kat, something wrong with you. You know?
At the end of the day, I think that it's good to go after what you want.
Damn.
I don't think that you really... She's sitting right all this ocean! Mexico's huge! The whole entire place.
Oh, I figured out how to flip. Let's go. So, yeah, they got Kat out here with John Henry in the ocean right in front of... damn, what's this girl's name? Olivia. So... Yeah, I mean, she is, and she's not even, like, being that, like, she's not even, I've seen people freak out more about, like, their man getting stolen. She's just kind of saying what it is. It is crazy that he's just standing there right in front of her, like, doing all this, but I guess it's television. I don't know why this feels so awkward with everyone just kind of meeting up in the center, and I don't know, it just seems awkward, but I'm excited to see what Olivia does tonight because she's definitely trying to put into work, but John Henry looks like he's falling for Kat's trap. Let's see what happens.
Well, now before we continue, I do have one very important update for you. Sam has pooped! That's right, it finally happened. We can all celebrate that. We can now all rest it.
What, dog? Oh, so these guys are gonna do their thing. Wait. Sorry, just wiping off. I gotta wipe my lens off, but Poor Genevieve is gonna be like probably not getting a rose now because she went all in on Blake.
It's just annoying.
Poor girl.
I am disappointed.
Just, definitely sitting back.
Oh, she's putting on the
But I
charm.
definitely was interested. You were kind of funny.
Oh, you're funny.
You're a little bit funny.
You're funny.
But I feel like we've both been kind of, so to speak.
Uh-oh, this
You
is...
were the outliers.
Yeah.
It's going down.
What do we do now?
Whoa.
When they go.
Okay.
Turning my camera like I have any control of, like... I don't know, I'm kind of feeling this shit.
I was excited to talk to Tanner, but I know he has, a lot of things he's working through.
So happy we talked.
Yeah, me too.
Damn, Tanner's Bachelor in Paradise. The Bachelor in Paradise.
But I don't know.
Okay, Olivia is like the best here, man.
I will be here patiently waiting while you figure that out. Just so you know.
She's gonna let John Henry get the space to figure out the cat thing, but she's still like...
I feel good about my conversation with John Henry. I did what I needed to do.
You did your thing, Olivia.
Myself, unapologetically myself.
Where me and
Oh,
John were
man.
tonight.
They had a little hot tub rendezvous, and she definitely got
Lean into this.
what she wanted. And poor Olivia, I don't know.
You guys just missed something.
Uh-oh.
What?
The box?
Yeah. What box? The truth box.
The one that stood out to me the most, and I'm assuming it was you. It said, "Meet me at the hot tub."
This is bad. So pretty much this Becca girl just didn't want to come to the rose ceremony. I don't know what was going on with Brayden, but she was second guessing it, and it looked like she was following Jesse to the rose ceremony, and then she just walked up the stairs, and I guess she's just leaving. I don't know what happened, but they didn't show that part, but they had to show her leaving. So let's see if they say anything about it when the commercials go over. Damn, so Olivia going home, but Kat got picked. John Henry's an idiot.
Miss you. Not really.
Maybe Brayden gives her a rose just to piss Kat off. Let's see.
Bread.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the end of this video. Watch him just... This is crazy doing this. I can't believe Veronica does this every week. Good for her. She's the best. Shout out to V. Pew pew pew. This is a perfect example of how long they stretched this out for. It's not gonna work. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes, Brayden did it. Picks Olivia. Kat is mad. And they know what they did.
I'm not so certain about my opportunities to find love at this point, but I really think you're an amazing person. I want you to find love at least at the end of all this. And so, Olivia, you take this rose.
I would love to praise it.
Aw. They might actually be a good couple.
Olivia lives to see another day in paradise.
So Davia goes home.
Hi, Davia. You're beautiful.
Olivia stays, which I'm very happy about.
I'm not happy to go home. I
But
truly felt blindsided.
what you gonna do?
Could be someone coming, and just be open to that.
Oh man,
What happened?
Olivia is really sad. John Henry came and had his conversation about
To Kat fully, Olivia is not happy.
apologizing to her about the way how he handled it, and she's just really sad. I hope something good happens for her.
And Olivia's heart has been drugged through the mud.
Totally.
May I talk to you for a second?
Oh, Michael comes down to the beach and pulls Olivia. This is great. Okay, they ended the show on a cliffhanger, so we don't know if Mike is gonna actually ask Olivia out, because he was talking to everybody. Probably gonna ask her out, but the big thing was the preview for next week, where we got Katie Thurston. She went from F-Boy Island, back into Bachelor Nation, and she's on the beach. Is she here to date? We don't know. But Jess isn't happy about it. Blake is tripping on the beach. But I say all that to say that it's late night. I got my part of this show done today. Bachelor in Paradise. Hopefully I did a decent job for you, V. The next slide should be V introducing herself, talking about the Golden Bachelor this week. And, I don't know. With Bachelor Nation being on Thursday nights, this might be what you get until we can figure out like a good time to record. But your boy Sign Money signing out with the pod here, Tipsy Talks and Future Bachelor. We out. Deuces.
Hey y'all, it's Veronica. Welcome to the Future Bachelor. We're doing it this way again, where I'm doing part of the Tipsy Talk. Sean took over last night to do Bachelor in Paradise after he got home from rehearsal. I'm doing it. I was at a comedy show, and I'm doing our Golden Bachelor. Taking a lunch break on a Friday, and together we'll put it all together, make you a great episode on YouTube and on any podcast platform. So I'm right now, we're just jumping in. We're jumping into the end of the last rose ceremony, where Gary has to send one of 3 ladies home, and we don't know who he's gonna send, and he is like standing outside the door having a old man panic attack. And now we're here in, as Jared Freed calls it, the Dome of the Undateables. But I wonder if that applies, because, there are definitely, this audience is older, but it's still kind of the same vibe. Like, I want to know, how do they cast to have people for these shows, for the Women Tell All? And this is the first ever Golden Women Tell All. And I just wonder, if it's going to get really dramatic, because it's just not the same vibes with them, or if we're gonna just get more of the intimate details. Look at them. They're finally, we have chairs. Okay, I'm dying. So Natasha has earrings on that are little green chairs. They're little green kitchen chairs, because she made that whole comment about, there's 70-plus-year-old women here. They need chairs for the rose ceremony. And she is actually an aging coach, which I think is fun. She's definitely a favorite. And now they're going over the limo entrances. They just had Sandra do a little, swear word meditation with the whole Women Tell All group. I'm interested to see, I wonder how long they filmed this Women Tell All, because some of these, it's hours and hours of filming to cut down into a 2-hour show, and this is only an hour. So I don't know if I really want to see as much. Right now they're showing a lot of these redo of look at how we met everybody. I'm I don't want to see this. I want to see the shit that I haven't already seen. There's less to see. This is a good point. We shouldn't be ageist about seeing people kissing and being ew, it's gross. I'm not. I kind of hate watching just everybody kissing on these shows. So I think it's great to humanize these older folks and show that, they do too deserve some love, but this is a whole thought experiment. It's been interesting to watch, especially since some of these people, kids and grandkids, are old enough and to understand and watch. I feel this is interesting. I feel we've never seen showing or making fun of the men or women who are in the mansion cooking, or what that means. And because they're older women who have been homemakers in some sort of way in their lives, probably, I think this is an interesting take, and I wonder if this is also appealing to middle America, the older women who do watch the show. Oh no. Oh my god, there's a whole guacamole debacle. Why did she eat guacamole in the morning? I guess maybe on her eggs or something? I don't know, make a little breakfast burrito. I'm dead. I feel you need a relationship with somebody who's gonna be good to tell. So this season, this whole Golden Bachelor is different, because I feel usually we're focusing on clarity, journey, and for them it's been more on this whole idea of hope. And even though when they leave, they all leave with I have hope that I can find love or have this kind of love in my life in this later stage of my life, which is encouraging. And I feel like that's the whole point of this season of the show, is to like kind of cover Bachelor Nation's ass, being like, look, everybody can have love. Okay, so they had Kris Jenner send in a video to all of them, and she gave a shout out to Susan, who is definitely like a Kris Jenner vibe lookalike, and like she's screaming and crying. That's so, I mean, it's ABC, Hulu, they're all part of the same family now, so smart money moves. They're probably promoting, like, also, you know, watch the Kardashians on Hulu. All right, so we've got Joan in the hot seat. You know, she left because her daughter had a very tough birth, and we just found out that she had a really bad case of postpartum depression. And so I think, you know, they're showing a lot of different aspects now on this show, which we couldn't have expected this even like just a few years ago. We wouldn't have even heard of postpartum depression on this show.
I saw a glimpse of the person he was as a father.
But I really did like him, Gary and Joan together. And you know what's weird? I've been seeing Joan on TikTok. She's been doing some of the TikTok trends, doing like the whole kick her leg out to like hit the shoe and change her outfit transitions. She's like, yeah, it would have.
I think we had a good chance.
It would have worked out. I mean, they were definitely top-notch connection. All right, next hot seat is Ellen. She's so cute. I feel like she's the most, like, normal one. Like, I will be honest. I think she was the most normal of the ones that were left before she got eliminated. Like, she was, you know, final four.
Before we do that, let's take a look back. Your loss.
So sad that, like, so, you know, Ellen went there to, like, in honor of her friend Roberta, who wanted her to go, and, like, blah, 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 and she was, like, battling cancer, I believe, and she died before the premiere of the season. She couldn't even see her friend.
I gave her the one wish that she wanted.
Ugh.
She just said, please, Ellen, just go. Apply.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'll apply. What's going to happen? I'm not going to get on it. You know, just going to apply.
And she got on, and she went really far, and she fell in love. All for Ellen. That was Ellen. Okay, I meant all for Roberta in the last little clip, but she, I guess, then when she got back from filming, Ellen did go visit Roberta. She was in a semi-coma state, and oh my God, Jesse's crying. I'm gonna cry. You know, she gave her, like, kind of her last bit before she let go of Roberta, before Roberta passed, saying, like, we're gonna watch this together, just from different places, but, like, you're watching over me.
With us in the audience tonight.
Oh my God. Who's in the audience?
She's right over there.
Who's in the audience?
Oh, my God.
Who's Courtney? Oh my God, Roberta's daughter's here? Shut up. Shut up. Well, I mean, of course she's there. Why wouldn't she be there? She's probably close with Ellen so much. Come on. All right, Gary's here, and he's telling how he misses all the ladies all the time and how he thinks about their great moments all the time.
Tonight, you had planned on not kissing very many women, if any at all, and then that plan right out the window real quick.
Damn, Jesse, call him out.
Some of these women,
Jesse's like, you slut yourself out.
granddaughters be damned.
Oh, Gary said, I don't give a shit. I gotta kiss some girls.
Glamorous and glorious.
Glorious? Oh my God. I need to tell my boyfriend to call me glorious. What the hell? All right, Gary's backstage. Now we're about to, so now he has to sit in a fucking green room with some stock, like, photography on the walls to watch this final rose ceremony, and he has to relive it from the backstage room. I mean, I guess that's better than watching it in real time in front of all these people. I feel like we want him to send home Teresa just because, like, Teresa's not my vibe. But I feel like now they're setting it up that it's gonna be Faith. Because, I mean, even though he said that I love you to Faith, Teresa was, like, the only one that he didn't say I love you to. But, like, Faith's life is so, I mean, so set up, and she doesn't want to move.
When Gary told me that he loved me, and I told him that I loved him, that made me...
And the way they keep... My last rose, I swear he's gonna say Teresa, and I'm gonna be pissed. I don't get him and Teresa. He seems like he's always like, on Teresa. So if he says Teresa, I'm gonna be pissed. Faith and Leslie make the most sense for him. He had one good date, I guess, or that's all we're seeing, which is kind of if they really have this great connection, show us that. Come on! I was so right. Yeah, the audience is like, really? But like, we should know by now. As I said, I could just guess based on how they had edited this together.
Oh, my heart.
Faith is like, the fuck? You said you loved me. You said you loved me. You didn't say it to her. Oh my God, Jesse, I don't know what to say. He just threw his hands up and I don't know what to say. Now let's see Faith come out and talk. All right. Faith is the first one to go home with like really being hopeless. And look at her. She's crying in her little inlet. She's crying here. She's like, maybe it's not in the cards for me. Yikes. What are her thoughts now? Oh my God, Ellen's like, damn.
Okay.
Love you, Faith. Love you. We love you. I know, girl.
That was obviously very hard to watch back. I've been joined by Faith here on stage. First off, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for letting me be here, and this is just, it's amazing to get to see everybody and, have a little bit of closure with us.
How does it feel watching that back?
It's hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, this is tough. I don't know what she's gonna say to Gary. Like, did you say you love Teresa too? Or like, or is she gonna be like, from what I watched, you seem like you were more into me. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'd be like annoyed. Damn. They're both sobbing. Gary is sobbing into her arms right now. Like, I get it was a tough decision then, but we have no context to why he would have chosen Teresa over her. Okay, we've got a TV show to make, folks. We can't just cry. This is a touching moment. But we need the context. We need to know.
Gary, thanks so much for coming back out here.
Jeez, this is tough.
The floor to you, Faith.
Yeah, Faith, what do you want to say? What the
Oh my God. I guess what I want to say is so many things.
Yeah.
It's hard not to touch you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's probably a taken man now.
I think, the first thing I want to say is
This is gonna end before we even get to it.
from day one.
Faith pretty much was all like, when we left, I thought we were strangers at that night because it felt like such a blind side to me. And he's all like, I did love you in those moments, but
Broke down my walls, Gary. I don't like you.
I don't know.
For me.
And she's like, I let down all the walls, dog. Just for you to break my heart, Garrister. Gary's like, I only had so much time to like kind of give you the closure you needed, and I'm sorry about that.
You want to know what makes me feel the worst?
What? Tell us, Gary.
I promised your family something.
Yeah, that you wouldn't. Yeah, he said that. That's what I'm pissed about.
So awful.
I'm pissed about that too, Gary.
That's awful. I promised them that I would.
You fell into the Bachelor trap, brother.
And I didn't do that.
Doing the whole like promise of family stuff. Say you love them to all of them.
Broke my heart. And anyway,
Except actually, he never, not that we saw, ever said I love you to Teresa.
your heart is true in all the good ways. And you're a beautiful soul, and I feel so blessed to have known you. It's been quite a journey, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
Beautiful
I am
thing.
definitely a better person for meeting you.
See, that's sweet. You can always learn.
I have to say, it's so obvious to have so much mutual respect.
Jesse's like, I'm still here. Hello.
Thank you both so much for being here. Let's hear it for Faith, everybody.
Bloopers, bloopers, bloopers.
I'm really hoping to stay tonight. I hope I get a rose. We'll make it happen. And if you can't make it happen, this is unbelievable. Jerry called me and told me how
Oh my God, Michael Estella, really?
here we go.
So, this is hilarious. A so cut. I'm screaming. You were a busy girl. They're going to finally go somewhere for the end. They're in Costa Rica for Fantasy Suites. Okay, now we finally heard about Teresa. Ooh la la, Gary! Knock boots, snock boot. So, like, okay, they are getting engaged. Like, I didn't know that was the whole point. I thought it was just like, whatever. Like, do they have to get married? All right, signing off for me, Veronica, as part of Future Bachelor here. Looked there at the end that Gary was getting he had to, like, really hold it together about thinking about the emotional ending to his journey in 2 weeks. We still have 2 weeks left. I'm excited to see what happens with these fantasy suites, and if Leslie's the one for him or if Teresa is kind of this dark horse. We'll see. So signing off, I'm Veronica. You've been listening / watching Future Bachelor. Adios.
Future Bachelor Podcast.